Who's starting it?
You started it last time.
Alright, so today we're talking about NF's new album, or NF in general. As you know, we get off topic. So, who's starting off this conversation?
I will, like always. NF's fourth album. Thoughts? Ideas?
Oh, that's a great way to start a conversation. That's basically what I said. Alright, so, NF. A lot of fans think NF needs to drop an album every year, or he's going to drop an album every year because...
I mean, he already missed a year.
Well, yeah, but fans are expecting every year because his line in Green Lights where he said, 3 records, 3 years, I don't like to waste time. So people think, every year is going to be a new record. But he missed 2018 because he's been focusing on touring a lot, and he doesn't like to write music when he's on the road,
Yeah, but now he says he's back in the studio, and his studio's practically home, which is hinting like maybe he's gonna drop something.
Yeah, he already dropped like 10 seconds of a song on Instagram and Twitter,
which he may or may not delete.
Yeah, fans comment on his video like, "Oh, don't delete this time,"
I mean, the songwriter was good. It just kind of sounded like NF.
Like what we always hear.
Yeah, like it wasn't really much different. I don't really know what to expect from a new album from him. Like, would it just be Perception 2.0? Or would it be something different?
I feel like all his albums are like Perception.
They're
all similar, yeah. I don't know, like, see, a lot of artists you can see like a difference in each album. Like, for example, Eminem, all his albums, well, most of his albums are like different, Like, there are some similarities, but like they're all pretty different from each other.
Yeah, when you're trying to compare Revival to Kamikaze, those are just...
Yeah.
Very different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like Slim Shady LP to like the Marshall Mathers LP.
Those are pretty similar.
Yes, that's what I meant.
Yeah, alright. So Javon, it's Eminem's not his trunk suit, but
I know more than most people. Just because of you.
Alright.
I know more than David.
A lot more.
Well, yeah. So
what should NF do to change up this album? Or should he just keep going on with this Perception vibe?
Well, he didn't have a lot of features, so he can have more he doesn't have like he barely has any features. He can have more features in his album.
So. Wait, every time he features is some random person that no one's ever heard of.
But it's kind of hard for him to feature right now because, like, the only people that've heard of him... I mean, now he's blown up and maybe, like, he's been on tour with Logic, or he opened a tour for Logic. Shawn Mendes has talked about him.
Shawn Mendes talked about NF?
Yeah, he was like, yeah, I like him, NF. I would hang out with him for a day. I'd even get a tattoo with the guy if he's into that.
Can you imagine the NF Shawn Mendes? That's like two very different styles.
I mean, it's not unheard of, but like, I think that's something that he could
I would
bring.
want to see.
Or like a Logic NF thing.
I would want to see that.
Yeah.
He would have to censor Logic a lot, or just
no, doesn't have to.
He's featured in a song called Epiphany.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
That's his feature. That's not gonna be on his album.
Oh yeah, if it's on his album.
Oh yeah. Because, I mean, he could talk to Logic, be like, "Hey, my thing is I don't curse. That's just my thing." I mean, and Logic will respect that.
You think so?
Yeah. Logic is an
artist. I think
artist.
if he really wants to, like, collab with him, then he wouldn't mind.
That's just his thing. So Logic will respect it. He's not gonna be like, "No, my thing is, I curse, so I'm a curse."
That's true. Do you think NF needs to collab with more rappers?
That's what I just said.
You said collab.
I said feature. That's the same. What's the difference? Can you tell me the difference?
Like, just not just for him, but like for other songs. Just go out there. Start selling his name. Not being a sellout, but just showing up in other people's songs and stuff.
It's not up to him all the time though.
Like, that's true, but like
I
how
guess
much has
we
he
don't
really
we
reached
don't
out
know,
though?
yeah, we don't know if he's reached out or not.
Right now, like
Every-
it's pretty close in the Christian world. His
Yeah,
perception.
he needs to like branch out
Yeah.
to different groups.
He's trying to present himself as a rapper, not as a Christian rapper. And since he's trying to present himself like that, he should really reach
Yeah,
out
be
to
like
other
other
people that
rappers.
aren't like.
But I think from like the beginning, which was like 2014 or like 2012, from now it shows him less as a Christian rapper, more as a rapper who's Christian.
Yeah.
Like the more time has went on.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree.
Okay, but is that a good thing?
He showed less Christian.
I
Yeah,
think
because I mean, he doesn't have to like be like all about God and like showing he's a Christian. He could be just a regular rapper and a Christian, and he doesn't have to like be a sellout that he's a Christian.
I think what he's doing would reach more people like in a God way than a Christian rapper would.
That's true. When you're a Christian rapper, you're not gonna get out of that Christian
Yeah.
zone.
Right.
Yeah.
Being a regular rapper, he's been on mainstream radio. I
Mhm.
mean, not like that. None other Christian rappers haven't, but like, he's really been selling it out there, and now he could bring something to this.
Yeah, so he's drawing in that audience, and then when they're drawn in, they can they see the message that's
Yeah.
behind his lyrics.
Unless
Yeah.
it's about a girl.
Yeah.
Hey, I haven't heard many like songs about a girl from him.
That's true, but like, it's not gonna be unexpected.
Maybe because he's in a good place right now. Because
He's about to
remember
get-
when I
oh,
told
he
you
is
like
married.
I heard like he has a wife. Like I haven't like checked if
Wife.
that's actually true. I just saw a thing.
He may or may not be married.
Yeah. So if he's in a good place.
David with the confirmation.
I don't think he's married.
No? I'll confirm it right now.
Okay, he's definitely got a girl.
Yo, he's 27.
He's older than I thought.
He looks young.
He does.
I didn't expect. He's almost 30.
Rapper NF got married yesterday.
Yesterday.
I don't think that. If it's yesterday,
No, this was posted September 3rd, 2018.
But by who?
I see there's a bunch of videos that say he's married. Who's NF's wife? Spouse, see? Bridget. Everyone
like her. Wait, what's her name?
Bridget. See, all of the things I know say Bridget.
What's her last name?
It's
Doramus.
Yeah,
How do you
remember when
spell
we
it?
talked about this?
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure he's married. So yeah, we confirmed that he's married.
But he
So-
looks super young. Like,
Yeah.
He wears some, like, when I see him on stage, I feel like he could easily be early 20s. Like,
Early 20. What do you mean?
Like,
Like
just a-
he's just like out of that teenage.
year.
Oh,
Just the way he
okay.
dresses.
He's just becoming like an adult.
Like, he got those jeans, baggy shirt.
Skinny
hoodie.
jeans.
I mean, he's a skinny person, too.
If you were to see like someone wearing that, you wouldn't expect someone that's almost 30.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
true. I would have never
That's just
done.
his style.
That's true. I mean, like, Eminem still wears hoodie and baggy pants.
Yeah,
He's,
I mean,
what, 45.
that's
Yeah.
all. That's like all hip hop. Like, just
Yeah.
hip hop in general. All of the rappers, that's just their style, and some of them just stick with it.
What about Lil Wayne? What's Lil Wayne wear?
I think he just wears like a big
Tank
shirt.
tops? Oh.
Yeah, tank tops, a big shirt, and some ripped jeans, and sometimes a hat.
I never really look at Lil Wayne's style. It's just a.
I think it's like, yeah. See, he's just sometimes shirt. A lot of times shirtless.
Snoop Dogg is shirtless a lot, right?
Not anymore.
No,
But like back in the day, yeah.
I don't think so.
There was someone.
Maybe once in a while, but I don't know if that was just like a common thing with Snoop Dogg. I mean, a lot of people like to go up on stage and be shirtless.
Like Adam Levine. Did you watch his Super Bowl?
Oh yeah.
That I didn't expect that from Adam Levine.
It didn't look good either.
He tried like dancing a little bit. it was weird. Not really dancing, just moving his body.
How old is he? I feel like he's getting really old.
He's like
Late
40s.
or late 30s, early 40s.
I think he's early 40s. Maybe even 45.
Yeah, he's 40.
40?
40. Okay. Maybe try to be young again.
He definitely did. It just ain't working. I mean, a lot of people now are getting old, and it's like, it's kind of weird because it's a
Yeah.
weird transition.
Uh-huh.
So now we got like all these old people that still want to keep up, and these new people that may or may not make it in the end.
Yeah.
Alright, what about Logic style? He usually just wears some blue jeans, a black t-shirt.
Or a hoodie.
Yeah. He's like very casual with everything that he does.
Mm-hmm. He's like, okay, a lot of, well, no. You know, like, if you see Ed Sheeran perform live,
Mm-hmm.
he doesn't wear, like, expensive stuff. He just wears normal clothes.
Really?
Yeah, like, he'll wear, like, some cargo shorts and a shirt.
Do you like that though?
I think it's better than trying to look all flashy when you're on stage.
Yeah.
Like, some artists will be wearing some weird
crap.
Yeah.
Yeah, when some artists try to flex, it's just like, it just looks like they're trying to show off. That's all.
Yeah.
It's,
So then, like, Logic?
yeah,
I don't
Logic
really
just
see
wears
that a lot.
Logic just wears a chain. He
Yeah,
wears
dude.
I'm pretty sure he wears 2 chains.
it isn't really that much though.
Yeah, that's not much.
And then you end up finding out it's like
His lyrics flex
$80,000.
for him.
Oh, that's good. Oh no, is Logic a relevant rapper?
Yeah. I say he is.
I'd say he was and still is, but
It's like
it's going down.
Yeah,
a
it's
little,
going down.
slowly.
I feel like the Eminem concert brought him up a little, but
Mhm.
not really.
Unless he's
Like-
going down because he's working on something new.
Like people talked about the
Maybe.
Logic featuring in his concert like for a little.
But like, it was just something that was unexpected, I guess.
Yeah, very unexpected. I did not expect it at all.
Yeah, that's like seeing some random rapper. I can't think of someone right now, but you know.
Sure.
It's like NF opening for Logic is also a weird thing. That's just something you wouldn't think of.
Yeah, I feel like NF wouldn't be the type of person to open up for anyone.
Yeah. But then again, like he's trying new things. He's like experiencing this whole tour and stuff.
And maybe with this new album, we'll see him experience even more new things.
If he drops a new album.
Yeah.
Is it a good time to drop an album?
I would say yes.
Yes, because fans are really waiting for it.
And there's really
And-
not anything else right
Okay, yeah. So people are like expecting it now, and they're hyped for it. So if he posts it now, it'll be a good time because if he waits too long, maybe he'll lose, people, and the hype from people.
now. Maybe that's why Revival didn't do good.
Because people
people-
lost the hype. And then
Yeah.
since Revival dropped,
I mean, people just didn't like Revival because of the style.
he
It
tried to
wasn't-
change it up.
Yeah,
I think it worked.
Me too, but you know.
yeah. It
Think
was
it
it was poetry, but people didn't
Yeah.
want that from Eminem.
They
Yeah.
wanted his normal stuff.
Yeah,
They wanted him to like just diss people, get
Mhm.
mad, and just work up all this
But I
stuff.
think changing it up in the way like he did in Revival was like good. I don't see why people didn't like it.
Yeah, I mean,
I
some
know,
people
like-
just can't get past or just
Yeah,
can't
it
see the
was
music for
different.
music. Some people just see the music for the person.
Yeah. Like if they just listen to the lyrics
Yeah.
and just the wordplay in some of the songs,
It's
that
like
was a good album.
it's like Chris Brown. Like most people see Chris Brown as just that singer, but then there'll be times that he raps and
Yeah.
people are like, "No, I don't want that. I just want you to sing."
he's not a bad rapper too.
He's not, but like people just see him for that singer. They just
Yeah.
can't see past that.
I mean, him himself said, I'm not really a serious rapper, so don't take me serious.
I guess that helps, but like, still,
Yeah.
like if he wanted to do that and he kept going, he probably would have got a lot of hate for him,
Maybe. Yeah.
or at least they would have been split about it.
Yeah, because people they don't want something new.
Yeah, people don't like new stuff.
Yeah.
All right, so keeping on this and going with NF, do you think NF should stick to his style right now?
No, I think it's been too similar throughout his whole career. I think he needs to switch
I think
it a
if
little.
he is gonna switch it, he
I
has
don't-
to do it early, not
Like late, like Eminem,
Like
so that
Eminem.
people are so used to his old angry style,
All right.
and like, yeah,
and then just bringing it down the way Eminem did.
So like, if you were to switch it up now,
I think it'd be okay.
but would it go well? Because now people just got on the
Oh, yeah, 'cause-
perception hype train.
yeah. People are like hyped about it now.
Yeah, people were on
About,
that
like-
perception hype train, and now trying to see this new album, and everything's completely different. They would
Yeah, and
probably just
especially with
straight
that
up
leak,
backlash.
with that leaked video, it was like very upbeat.
It was very
Yeah, it
similar
was very similar to the other one.
Yeah,
so I don't know
and
if
like,
he's changing things.
yeah, I'm not sure if unless that's just a single.
maybe, but like, so as of right now, he could use a change, but it just isn't the time.
No, that's the opposite one. Oh wait, no, yeah.
Yeah. If he were to change, what would you like to see from him?
More features.
Besides that,
Maybe like
Because he has songs that are slowed. He has a lot of songs that are slowed down.
yeah,
a lot of
yes.
songs that are
Maybe
upbeat.
like
he doesn't really.
talks. Maybe you should talk more about him as an artist and like this,
Okay.
and like
In this
you know
new
in
place,
this rap game. You know, where is he at? And
that'd be something nice to see. Just
yeah,
NF talking about how he's dealing with this.
yeah.
It could be argued that "How Could You Leave Us," one of his best songs, right?
Mm-hmm.
And people know that,
Right.
and they like that. Would you want more songs like that
Oh, more songs that are like heartfelt.
and deep and just
Close
convey
to
that?
home.
I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure. What's his album?
Mansion?
Therapy Session.
Oh,
Was
therapy
like that.
session. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, if you were to release this new album, would you like to see?
Another song like that.
Yes, just
Yeah.
deep, heartfelt, and just tugging at you.
I feel like he should have a couple songs that are like that. That are like really close to him.
Does that lean into the typical NF?
Yes, he talks a lot about, you know, his past and how he feels his emotions and how he deals with emotions.
Okay, and then what about these hyped up songs that he does? Are those good songs, would you say?
Yeah, they're all.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I don't. NF hasn't let people down a lot.
Yeah.
That's true.
He's
I mean,
done
but
a
like,
really good job of keeping like his fans.
Satisfied.
Yeah.
I mean, did you ever have a super high expectation for NF? Were you ever like, oh man, this is gonna be amazing, this is gonna be good? Or would you just like NF drop
That's
something?
what we're like now. That's how we're like now.
So, is there a big expectation on
Oh,
NF
that's
right
true.
now?
Yeah, I think because it's been he hasn't done anything in a year, and because of the Instagram post, the expectations are up, and like people are really curious about it.
Could he fail?
Yes,
Yeah,
Will
everyone
he?
could fail.
But like, will he?
I don't.
I don't.
I
think
feel
so.
like I think he's gonna do a good job. He always has. I don't see why he'd fail now.
I mean, things have changed for him. Like being on tour, just experiencing this new thing now. And maybe he does decide to change stuff up. Maybe he decides not to.
But then again, what we said, like, changing it up early could be beneficial.
It could be. It all depends on how his fans take it.
Yeah.
I think.
I personally think I would like a change up because I've heard similar stuff
Yeah.
throughout his career, like I said, and I would like a change up.
All right.
But I wouldn't mind him keeping it the same because I still like his everything,
style.
his style. Yeah.
Now that NFs have just like have this whole build up, do you think he should leak something a little bit more than a 20-second sound clip? Should he leak like a song, just to like
I think
build
he
an
should
expectation?
leak at least any information on it, because we have nothing but a short clip.
That's
we don't
true.
know what that is really.
Would you like a song from him to just be leaked? Just something to
Yes.
go on.
I think if Eminem would have done that for Revival, there wouldn't have been as much hate, because
I mean, he did release Walk on Water before that,
Before-
Oh yeah, true.
and people were very mixed about it.
Yeah.
because I think if people would have known that the album was gonna be different than Eminem's normal style,
Yep.
they would have been like less surprised. But
then again,
instead, he was like,
And like look more deep into it.
yeah.
Yeah.
But they were just hyped because,
it's Eminem.
yeah, and he's dropping a new album.
So how would one go about this change? Like just releasing to their fans like this is gonna be different.
Saying, probably, I would say, like, don't compare this to my original style. Look at this in a whole new way.
So you just want them to straight up say it.
Yeah. That's when I got into Eminem, which was honestly not that long ago.
Yeah.
It was only a couple months before Revival.
Yeah.
So I was able to see Revival as like not how Eminem was, or like not Eminem's original style, but just as Eminem having a new album.
But like for
So-
someone like Daniel, who like no, not Daniel. Daniel hasn't.
Someone who's just always
Yeah, and then
followed Eminem.
Yeah,
Revival.
someone who like was there when like Slim Shady came out, you know.
Yeah, back before Not Afraid, maybe even My Name Is, right? And they just follow him all the way up to Revival. It's a big shock. It's just like he hasn't
Yeah.
dropped anything for this long time, and now he's doing this. It's a weird transition, and then he just goes back to doing his original thing like nothing happened.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, that brought him back on top, but
He did a similar thing when Relapse came out. People hated it, and he switched it.
Well, he even
Yeah,
said
in
that
Recovery.
Relapse was trash.
Yeah.
do you think he did that on purpose?
Revival?
No. He admits, like, he said in an interview, or not an interview. I don't know where he said it. He said, like, looking back at Relapse, I understand why people didn't like it, because, you know, I did a bunch of accents and it was very weird. Like the whole everything about it was very weird, so I understand why people didn't like it.
Do you like? We don't know how much longer Eminem's gonna go for. Hopefully he does. Maybe he doesn't. But if he were to do this again, and would you think he would follow a similar pattern where he would drop a bad album and then the next one would just be great
I think it's too late in his career to do that.
again?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, I think he already understands his fans.
But
But then again, it's Eminem. He does whatever he wants. So if he wants to, like, cause he wanted to drop something like, what's that, Revival. So if he wants to do it again, he'll do it. He doesn't care.
That's true. That's true. All right, I'm gonna leave you on one final thing. NF and Eminem collab, should it happen?
I don't think it's going to.
I want to say no. I want it to happen, like, really bad, but I feel like people's expectations would never be met because they want it so bad, and they would expect it to be so good.
But I don't think it's.
I don't think it'll reach their expectations, so it would
And
probably flop.
Eminem probably wouldn't collab with NF because he feels, well, he said that NF is a copycat.
Is NF a copycat?
No, because when he said he's a recovery copycat.
Oh, and effing recovery clone of me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't think that's true because NF, he's not just a rapper, he's also a singer. You know, like a lot of his songs, yeah, they're rap, but
He
a lot of it
sings
is
a
too
lot.
he sings a lot. You know, and Eminem does sing too sometimes, but mostly it's rap.
Yeah.
And like that's what's different between them, and the way that he handles his problems in music is different.
Would you say that NF's messages in his songs are more heartfelt and more deep than anything Eminem would produce?
That's because Eminem has a couple.
Eminem
I would
has
say
tons of songs.
a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, Eminem has more songs and more years of
Experience, but like,
not experience, just he
but
he's
yeah,
been in the game longer, so
Longer.
he has a lot of more stuff.
but like,
But like most of NF's almost all of NF stuff is about, you know, producing a strong message.
and would you say Eminem songs do that too, or they
Yeah.
just
Yeah,
yeah,
Of
but
course.
not as much as NF?
NF does it in a different way, without like with Christian morals behind it. I don't want to say in a Christian way,
Yes,
but
Yeah, Christian morals.
yeah.
that whole principle behind it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That I'm gonna say what I want to say, but I'm gonna keep that in it.
Yeah.
Would you
What?
say that one does it better than the other?
Does what?
Just the way they produce their messages or get it across.
I don't know.
It's tough,
Yeah,
isn't it? It's tough.
Because Eminem has a lot of like he does. I don't know if you're talking about like all of his songs, like messages in all of his songs, or just the ones that are like.
The ones that are meant to.
Oh,
I mean, like, because of course not all of his songs, like not even all of NF songs have just that hard hitting
Yeah.
message.
yeah.
But like just the ones that are meant to. Could you say like that?
I think NF does it better. Cause, yeah. I think.
Is it because he has that Christian principle behind him?
No, it's because the way he raps about it, like he sticks to topic a lot about it, and he doesn't attack it like he doesn't rap about it in an angry way, you know, like he's mad about it. Well, he does enough, but it's like he's not so like yeah. So basically, yeah, Christian principles.
So that Christian
Like he's
principle
forgiving.
definitely affects the way he produces his music.
Yeah, it really separates Eminem and NF,
Yes.
and
And that kind of leaves them uncomparable in a way.
yeah, they have like similar flows
Yeah.
and
They
kind
do-
of in their voice too,
Yeah,
like in
they
their
dre-
sound,
and
but
they dress similar, but
they're completely different.
So you couldn't call them a clone because NF's a Christian.
no.
Are we sure that he was calling out NF?
Yeah,
Because I know that, you know, in
I am
lyrics,
100% sure.
it doesn't say
Eminem
and effing.
never denied
And
or confirmed this, but that's just what most people assume.
No, I think it's because I think NF is just smart like that. Like, I wouldn't say anything about it either.
That's true.
because NF doesn't like diss Eminem or
No, he praises
he
he
was
likes
his,
it.
Yeah.
so I don't see why Eminem.
And
I don't see why Eminem would
another
even
thing
care
I don't like
to do
about
that.
him saying that Eminem saying that is like people get inspired by the artists that they grew up listening to. Like
Yeah,
It's like
yeah,
Logic.
their styles are similar because he grew up listening to Eminem. Like he said, one of his, I mean, one of the most exciting days of his life is when he got to watch 8 Mile.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I
Yeah.
think it's very normal for him to have similar style.
Should I pause it? Since Eminem dissed NF, right? Or like he
just called him out.
called him out. But then he didn't do that with Logic, and Logic always said that he was an inspiration. And Logic could be seen as a similar Eminem.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people say. I don't know.
Is he wrong for this?
I think
Maybe.
because more people. No, I think it's because NF is like rising more.
Then Logic.
And more people are bringing attention to the fact that he's like Eminem.
Yeah, like I've seen a lot more like, oh, NF is like Eminem. NF is like Eminem.
Since Eminem called NF a recovery clone, do you find that NF is similar to what Eminem made in Recovery?
As in like recovery, would Eminem mean as in like
The album?
His style in
Oh wait, no, I'm thinking of Relapse.
Yeah.
Which was trash.
Yeah, Recovery
Okay,
was
never mind.
Not Afraid and all that.
Yeah. Which was a good album.
It was.
See, not a lot of people say Recovery was a really great album.
But like going back on topic, is NF similar to that album? Like, does his flow, does his style?
I agree.
Yeah,
I think it's similar, but I don't think that's a problem.
You don't think
Because
he'd be a copy?
It's a little similar. I agree. It's similar, but it's also his own music because he adds different things to it that makes it more his sound.
And again, he has those messages and that Christian principle behind it.
I think to call him a clone
or a
is
copy.
incorrect.
Okay.
Because if someone was like a clone of Eminem, I don't think they would have made it
He's
big.
Definitely inspired, but like then again, any white rapper that joins the game, could they be called an Eminem like copy?
Everybody calls basically anyone with like a hard flow, and that's white Eminem.
Because like you'll never see a guy like Macklemore, someone called them an Eminem.
Yeah, but
copy.
his style is because anyone who has a kind of similar style to Eminem and is white will be called Eminem.
Do you think this is always going to be a problem?
Well, it is a problem because people aren't recognizing that they're unless it's like a Ja Rule thing. People aren't recognizing that they're not like another Eminem. They're their own people.
All right. If NF and Eminem were to ever work on a song together, not saying it would ever happen, but if they were, would their flow crash? Because they have somewhat different flows.
Yeah, I think it would.
You think it would work well together?
Yeah.
Like they have a sound that could like maybe produce something good?
Yeah.
All right.
We're doing NF and Eminem.
Yeah.
Right? I feel like because they're this really similar, they wouldn't go together.
Yeah.
It would just be like Eminem rapping with Eminem. But like...
Interesting.
Or NF rapping with NF. Because their voices like are really similar. Their styles are similar. The flow is similar. Sound. It's all similar.
I think if they were ever to collab, I think Eminem would just want to do all the rapping and have NF just do a chorus. Because to have them both rap, I feel like they wouldn't want to talk about like, or their topics wouldn't match each other.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They wouldn't say the same things about what they're talking about. Alright, just bringing it on to a close and just going back to what we originally talked about. Will NF drop his album this year?
Definitely. If he even is working on an album, it would be a bad move to wait.
Any longer?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so because, like you said, is he back? Is he like? Did he stop touring?
Yeah, he's just in his studio now working.
Okay,
or
yeah,
at least that's what we heard of.
I think so.
But
I'm pretty sure.
He recently started an Instagram live, and on that live, people were asking when his album 4 coming out, and he's like, I don't know, I guess I just have to get into the flow of things right now. Is that any indication that this album's going to take longer than what it would normally be?
So maybe he's just dropping a single.
Yes.
And then he needs to start working. If he has to drop something.
Yes,
because
definitely.
if he doesn't, then the hype will go away.
Fans will be disappointed.
Yes. So if NF does drop a single, do we need word on an album, or do you think a single is enough to just keep it going?
I think he could like hint that like you guys have, like say like you guys have been waiting for an album 4 and Just say like I'm working on it. Say something like that.
Like
you know?
in the song.
Yeah, in the song.
Yeah.
In the okay.
In the song, he could hint to an album 4 that's about to come.
Would that be enough?
For what?
Just to keep the hype.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just edit that out.
I thought that was Christian.
NF, what you think? What you hear? Goodbye. I don't know how to end this.
How do we end
This
it?
is off topic.
Where we get off topic.
I like that.
That's good.
This is off topic where we get off topic. See, next one.
I got you. I got you. Ready? No, I don't got you.
This is off topic.
Alright,
I thought you were gonna
just say like this is off topic where we got off topic and we'll see you next time.
Yeah.
Alright, ready? Wait, I just did it. Alright, I'll do it again. This is off topic where we get off topic.
What up, bro?
I feel like this is the Disney Channel logo thing. You're
Alright,
watching
ready?
Disney
Shut
Channel.
up. Everyone shut up. This is off topic where we get off topic and we'll see you next time.
What up, bro?